really, bereavement's about when somebody dies.
Yeah, and the feelings that go alongside that.
Yeah, it's the grieving and the mourning. It's a state, isn't it? It's a state of being with loss, really.
Yeah. And what can you do to kind of remember and keep that connection with somebody after they've died? How do we manage that connection?
And those intense feelings of loss.
Yes.
Because they come out, don't they?
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
Well, KEMP's very special, really, isn't it? Because we not only deal with the grown-ups, but we deal with the children. And I always think what we do is we walk alongside people, don't we? We walk alongside them during their really sad journey, and we try to normalise the feelings, identify the feelings, especially the children, because they don't always know the names.
No. They don't have the language always, do they?
No. So it's about exploring what it is that they're feeling, and giving them words for that as well.
And helping them manage them, because they can be really overwhelming. So walking alongside them.
And I think for me what feels really special about KEMP is that we move a family along as a family. We don't only work with the children or only work with the adults. And I think in my experience personally, when you can move forward together as a family, it's much stronger and it's more lasting.
Yeah, and often they're at different stages, so it's quite a big job sometimes, isn't it?
It is,
And working with people before bereavement as well, that's a different kind of piece of work, isn't it?
And for some people, the grieving can start before somebody dies. So when you know somebody's going to die, that grieving process can start at the point of diagnosis with some people.
So people will be at different stages.
And again, I think if we work with the whole family, we can help them to understand that it isn't because somebody doesn't care or doesn't feel as strongly as you did about the person who's died. It's just about their journey might have started at a different point to yours.
So we help them understand that, and we help them think about their feelings, and we normalise their feelings. That's what we do.
We'll do that by talking, and then sometimes we'll do creative things.
Yeah, because sometimes talking's really threatening, isn't it? So drawing or playing it out, especially for children, it's much more immediate, isn't it?
And remembering as well, so lots of work around memories and holding on to those memories as well.
Then of course we do our residential weekend with the children.
Yeah, and that's so much fun. And my most favourite part of my
But also
job.
really good for the children and young people, because it gives them the opportunity to realise they're not the only one with those feelings. They seem to share more as well, don't they? They face lots of fears on the outdoor activities, and then they
build their confidence.
Build their confidence and be able to talk about what's happened and how they're feeling.
So they get some resilience, don't they, to face the whole thing, really. And they make friends. It's great.
Which is great. And I think that's probably why it's one of my favourite bits of my job, is watching how the children over the weekend just grow. You know, seeing children who are really nervous and unsure at the beginning, and by Saturday evening it's kind of like they've always known each other, and that's just so great. And listening to the conversations that crop up between children just on their own without our intervention, because they have the confidence to be able to do that, because they know that they're not on their own.
It gives them permission to talk about their feelings, and it's okay to feel sad or angry, because everybody else understands that as well.